here to stay. I mean, no way, no way, no way. If you do also no. Raising the bar, you are here to stay. Come on.
What's up, everybody? Can you hear me? Am I live? Is it working? Because it might not be working today. I'm having a lot of issues today with the old computer. Alright, I think I'm good. Let me know in the chat if we're live. I think I'm live. Everything looks live, but I don't see nobody chatting. Then again, it is not a super important drop, so there might not be a lot of people here today. We good? Hello? That's my bad. Wrong button. Alright, what's up, everybody? I think we're good. Alright, yeah, we're good. We're live. We got a Groot drop today. Marvel Mighties. It's not very exciting. It's a tad choppy. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm just surprised it's working, to be honest. I'm trying to format my computer, but it won't let me reformat it, so I'm trying to repair it. And I got it to where the lag's not so bad, I thought. However, it keeps crashing on me. It's done crashed like 4 times today. So if it crashes, just warning beforehand, if it crashes, I might just have to just give up on it for the day. I'm tired of messing with it, I'll be honest with you. I got no gifts or nothing set up, no Pokemon popping up today. Yeah, we're just starting all over. I'm trying to get everything set up for Tuesday so we can live stream the Tales from the Crypto stream this week. Got some cool stuff to talk about, a lot going on in the world of politics, as you probably know. However, I don't know if I'm going to have it set up by Tuesday. I got a job and stuff. I got 2 full-time jobs, so it's tough. It's tough to keep up. All right, let's see if this is working. This is working. What's up, Abdullah? Let's go. We got Tucson in the house. Duck and cover, letting me know that I'm live. Thank you, guys. Ryan's here. Mr. Troy Carthy says it's live, but just a tad choppy. Is it still choppy? Let me know. It might be. It looks fine over here on my end for now until I crash. What's up, Gus Hall? What's up, Thomas G? Is VeVe dead? Have y'all heard the news about Nestor? I'm sure everybody's heard that now. It's kind of like the big topic in the VeVe community. The chief technological officer, chief technician, the CTO, has resigned. And a lot of people are saying that he might have got pushed out. And that's what I think is probably most likely, because they don't want to keep paying him. They're trying to keep their payroll as low as possible so they can maximize the profits, keep pumping out these drops, not putting in any work for the VeVeverse. We still got no VeVeverse, of course. They're doing all the OMI to NFT through a third party, Dr. Profit. So the question is, VeVe dead? My answer would be extremely dead. It is not coming back. I don't see any way that VeVe comes back from this. It's over. I would not put any more money into this. That's just my personal opinion, but not financial advice. What's up, Simply Marvelous? Let's go. I haven't been doing anything on VeVe for a minute. Thank you for coming by and chilling. You're probably smarter than me, because I shouldn't be doing stuff on VeVe anymore either. But I'm not like putting new money in. And I don't know, I had like maybe 300 gems worth. And I've been going for drops. I've been getting stuff like Rhino that's worth like 2 gems and costs like 40. Just losing money left and right. So once I'm at 0, I don't see any reason to keep going for drops. Definitely not putting more money in. Won't be the point. Troy says VeVe still can't perfect drops after a few years, and Vault can't figure out his stream after. It's not me figuring out my stream. It's my computer cooperating. It's getting old at this point. It's like 3 or 4 years old. That's old for a computer. What's up, Ledges? Good morning, my man. Thanks for hanging out. Everything's working right now for now. We got Katoshi here for some FUD. Put money in, can't get it out. You can get it out. It's kind of nice that they dropped the threshold to cash out to 100 gems, which I don't even have at this point. Maybe if I sold my 2 OMG surprise dolls, floor is at like 34 or something crazy like that, even though there's only 200 of them. Can you imagine something with 200 editions 2 years ago, what the price would be? 200 editions and the floor is 38. No, 33. $33.99. And I'm second on the floor. Somebody undercut me. Then it goes to 40. Yes, it's not looking great. And today's drop, ugh, is about as ugly as it gets. You can tell what they're doing is they're trying to use these crafting events to incentivize people to go for the drops. I don't have the drop page pulled up, and I'm afraid to pull it up. It might crash my computer. There was a VeVeverse second look on this drop promo. Oh, really? We still don't have access. The big question is, will the collectibles be worthless if VeVe goes under? That is a good question. I think in the not near future, in the distant future, if the metaverse becomes a thing, which I assume it will become a thing eventually, right? Maybe 10 years from now, it's going to be huge. And then you're going to have collectibles, the rookies of Disney IP, of Marvel IP. I think they'll be worth something one day. I don't know for sure. I saw that, Wop Mammoth. Congratulations. If I had a gift to play, I would play it, but I don't have any gifts set up for today. But yeah, Wop Mammoth minted the number 11 secret rare Venom comic yesterday. I think that's from the comic app. Has to be. You got the lowest available mint number. That's gonna be worth some money. Rugged. Are you talking about my stream? Hopefully not. When VeVe goes bankrupt, not if, when. We got one of the Moon Boys in the chat. What's up, Bariqua? He likes to come in and listen to the FUD, even though he still believes in VeVe. Some people still believe in VeVe. I don't. Not me. Even the love stream is busted. What's this mean? If VeVe goes under and the collectibles are still worth something, they are not securities under the Howie thing. You might be right. Live stream down. Like, is my live stream down? Am I not live? What are we talking about? What's rugged? Did I get rugged? Am I not live, y'all? Let me know. Did it freeze on me? I feel like nothing. Oh no. Told y'all, man. You're live, but it's choppy. Oh my gosh. Yeah, well, I was just about to end it right there, y'all. You keep saying rug in the chat, I'm gonna end it. I don't know what's going on, man. YouTube rugged me and made it like you ended the stream. Yeah, everything looks fine over here. I don't know. Yeah, my computer is just busted. I wonder if I stole my son's computer if he would notice. Yeah, he probably would notice, wouldn't he? Yeah, sorry about that. Apparently I'm still live, but some people are getting rugged. That might be just David Yu over there talking to the YouTube CEO trying to rug people from the stream. I don't blame him, because I got nothing but FUD for you today, homie. That's all I got for you. All right, let's see if we can pull this up. We'll probably rug right here. We'll go to VeVe.me and see if we can pull up the information for today's drop. If I freeze or I crash, which is highly likely, then I might just be done for the day. Okay, it's gonna pull up on its own. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that, and let's just leave this up here. We still good? What's up, Singleton? Singleton says we're still good for now. I don't know how long it's gonna last. Like I said, I wanted to reformat my computer, but I don't have my old Windows CD. For craft, we need 2 alternative commons or single rarity times 2 will work. We need to find out. I haven't read over the blog really well. I know you need 2 commons to craft. All right, here we go. We got it pulled up here. Let's find out what we need to know about today's drop. The first common is going to have 3,888 editions. There's probably some good serial numbers to look for. I don't know what they would be. Does anybody? I guess Thor, since this is Groot Thor, 1963 would do well. Anybody know first appearance of Groot? I don't. And let's see, we got the second common, also has 3,880 editions. That's the Captain America. We got a Black Panther with 777 editions, an ultra rare. Let's see, what's this? Captain Marvel, 188 editions. That's super scarce. That's one you can get on the drop. And then this is the one that you can craft. It is the Spider-Man, of course. But there's 1,222, way too many for a craftable item. Let's see what we need to craft. To be eligible to craft Groot Spider-Man, users will need to hold 2 common digital collectibles for Marvel Mighty's Series 1, which will be burned during the crafting process. Crafting will begin 1 hour after the drop. I'm going to be live for that. So apparently, you got to get them from the store, right? Yeah, store purchases only. See if you can see that. You can't really see it behind the chat, but it does say store purchases only. Let me move it over here, just so you know I'm not lying to you. Store purchases only. So buying from the market, you will not be able to craft with those. And you got to have 2 commons. It doesn't say which commons, so I don't think they need to be like 1 of each. And that's probably what you're going to get if you go for the blind box anyway as a common. So if you get 2 commons, you can craft them up and get yourself a Spider-Man. But with 1,200 editions, that Spider-Man is going to be worth, what, 10 gems? What are price predictions looking on this one? Ghost Slayer's in the house. What's up, Ghost Slayer? Your stream is good on my Xbox. People bugging. You think VeVe going down with everyone leaving the company for XYZ reasons? Oh yeah, it's over with. It's a dumpster fire. Oh, the drop? Well, VeVe in general. Nestor is so passive aggressive. You guys know who Nestor is? Nestor Sanchez, the CTO. So he resigned. And then what was really crazy was Rev Alex posted a GIF on Twitter, and it was just him kind of laughing, which is pretty obviously that he was laughing about the fact that Nestor Sanchez was resigning. And I feel like they pushed him out, although we don't know for sure. But like Superstar Money says, Superstar Money Rob, that was pointing out that he's talking about an NDA that he's finalizing, and why would he have an NDA if he just resigned on his own terms? The NDA would have to do with something like a payout that he would get eventually, which makes it seem like he got pushed out. Groot has nothing to do with Spider-Man is junk. Groot has no connection to any of these. Really? I thought Groot, well, yeah, it doesn't really make sense. How is Groot half Groot and half Thor and half Groot and half Captain America? Half Groot and half Black Panther? I don't know. These don't make sense to me either. These craft our store purchases and burn. Yep. They should have let us craft from the market. They would have made way more money through transactions. I don't think they... See, I was thinking about that, Dan K. I don't think they make that much money through transaction fees. I think they make a lot more money on the drops through retail. That's why they're just trying to come up with ways to get people to buy off the drop. That's why it's store purchases only. And that's why there's so many to craft. 1,200 on the crafting is crazy, because usually when you have a crafting event, the item that you craft will only have like 200 or 300 additions at most. This one has 1,200, so they're trying to get people. I don't think anybody's buying this. This is, yeah, I agree with David B. This is a garbage drop. We got Rewind 2001 in the chat. What's up, Rewind? Only a moron would make this drop. I thought Dan was the CTO. No, Dan would be like the founder and CEO, right? Or is he the COO? I think he might be the COO, Chief Operations Officer, something like that. Milking the Mighty Marvels crowd. True. Rev Alex seems toxic. What? I don't know about all that. Yeah, COO. There we go. I was right. Ghost Slayer says, also don't really care to support Disney after they want their wrongful death suit case dismissed. Did y'all see that? That's wild. I don't know all the details of it. I've only seen bits and pieces, but apparently some lady was at Disney World or Disneyland. I don't know the difference between the two, even though I've been to both. Was at one of those Disney places and ate something that she was allergic to and died. So her husband was going to sue Disney, but then Disney said, you're not allowed to sue us because you signed up for a Disney Plus trial. And in the fine print, it says that if you sign up for a Disney Plus trial, you're not allowed to sue us no matter what. It's just kind of wild. Am I wrong on those details? I could be wrong. His initial contract could call for an NDA at the end. Yeah, that's true. That makes sense. I feel like he got pushed out, though, because they don't want to pay him. This is the dumbest drop I've ever witnessed. I mean... do you remember the Toby drop? The one I got the secret rare on, of course? I don't know. That one's up there, too. But yeah, you're right. This one's pretty bad. 1,222 rares would have been crafted. Now maybe 300 get crafted. I don't even think that many will get crafted, but we'll see. There's a lot of people that like those Marvel Mighties, especially the ones that have the really scarce ones and are trying to get every Marvel Mighty ever. I think that's the crowd they're playing to on this one. Now they got to buy 5 more. Hard pass for Abdullah. Disney terms of service things is interesting. Yeah. Rugged again? Why y'all keep saying rugged again? YouTube rugged you again, refresh, fixed it. Bro, I don't even understand. I'm not doing anything different than I usually do. And it does, I mean, usually when I get rugged, I'll get a message over here on OBS, and I know I'm rugged. But today, it's like rugging without telling me it's rugging. No, it's my fault, Dan K. My computer is jacked up. What's up, my channel? Do you think you can ask VeVe to combine 2 accounts from the same household? Bro, you missed that. They already had they had a time frame where you could do that. You were able to merge accounts. It was like over a year ago, and they gave you a few months to do it. I've always only had 1 account. Unfortunately, I wish I had multiples. But now that time frame's passed, I kind of don't think they will. But if you send them a support ticket, who knows? They might. What's up, Bob Sells? We got Bob Sells in the chat. Make sure you guys are checking out Bob Sells' YouTube channel on VeVe before VeVe's gone. I don't know. It might last forever with all the Moon Boys supporting it. Yeah, sorry about that. Something's happening with my stream today. Yeah, Mervelous, you might have missed that. But like I said, put in a support ticket. Maybe they'll let you. Jay is here as fake my channel. I bet Jay dated Usha. before JD did. I don't know what that. Who's JD and Usha? You're not talking about Usher, are you? Groot is connected to Thor, e.g. Stormbreaker. Oh, he's got a point there. I think I do remember something about the Stormbreaker and Groot being connected in some way. Can't remember exactly how. It was in the movie, though. It was in the Guardians of the Galaxy movie, one of the sequels. Speaking of sequels, you know what I watched yesterday? How did I not know that there was a part 4 to The Matrix? There's a part 4. It's called Resurrections. I think I remember people talking about it back in the day, and I never even realized that it had come out. And then I saw it on Netflix, and I watched it yesterday. And not financial advice, but do not watch that crap. It was so bad. Oh, it ruined all the Matrixes for me. Matrices? Part 4 was, yeah, it came out it was 2021. I had never realized that it was even existed. And I tried to get my kid to watch it because he likes all the Matrix movies, but I'm glad that he refused because, like I said, stupid. That movie was stupid. Anyone going for today's drop? Not really. No, not me. We'll try to do some sniping, but I don't even know what serial numbers to look for. Like I said, maybe 1963. JD Vance and Usha Vance. Who's Usha? Is that his wife? Bro, you're a little too deep into politics. I thought I was deep into politics. Tucson knows JD Vance's wife's name. Good to see you, my friend. I'll be back this week. That's for sure. Let's go. Thanks. How and where do I put in a support ticket? I don't use Twitter. Oh, no, you would do it through this website. Right here, VeVe.me. I think there's a login. Yeah, you can log in somehow. Go to support. Support will take you there. Didn't one of the Wachowski bros become a woman? I didn't know about that. Really? Going for 2 boxes. Good luck. 2 boxes? Are you crazy? I mean, go for it, bro, but you're going to spend 30 gems on this crap? What's the point? What are you hoping to get? Like an ultra rare? I mean, I guess if you get the secret rare to pay off, but what's the chances? Let's see what the chances look like. They're not good. 1 in 13 is not bad for the ultra rare. 1 in 64 for the secret rare. I don't know, man. I'm going to pass on this one, but good luck. Yes, it was horrible. Yeah, I agree. It was absolutely ridiculous. At first, when I started watching, I was like, is this actually a sequel? And then I had to Google it to find out that, yes, it is actually a sequel. Even though it's got the wrong person playing Morpheus. It's got the wrong person playing these other actors, Mr. Smith. I'm like, what the heck is this all about? I watched The Matrix today with my kid. She thought the effects were so bad and couldn't understand why they needed landlines to connect. Yeah, kids don't know what landlines are. Why don't they just call them on the cell phone? Usha Vance is quite the story. I don't know nothing about Usha. The Craft Groot is the classic AF-15 pose. Yeah, that's true. It's the Spider-Man Groot. But what does Groot have to do with Spider-Man? That, I'm not sure. I hope a lot of these high edition Disney drops just sit unsold in the store and VeVe gets the point to make the drops better or develop the community. I mean, they're not... How can they develop the community? They can't really get new users. Who's going to come in and start collecting NFTs in 2024? Both of them became women. They're the Wachowski sisters now. I mean, you got that much money. You can do whatever you want. It don't bother me. Do whatever they want. I think they both changed their gender. I had no idea about that. Interesting. What's up, Pixel Pudding? Thanks for hanging out. Pokey. Yesterday was my birthday. Happy birthday. I wish I had some gifts to play for you. I don't have any gifts set up right now. No Pokemon today. But a happy birthday. Happy belated birthday to Pokey. Maybe you'll get a secret rare for your birthday. I don't know that I would even take that chance, though. These should be 1 penny drops. I mean, I don't know if I would pay 1 penny. You can't give these to me for free. That is one sexy story. The Wachowskis. Wait, what? Yeah, happy birthday to Pokey. Drop should be free. I don't know about that. Yes, I agree. Stop trans hate. But they do make a good point. The people who hate the trans people, keep it away from our kids. And we were talking about this, I think, on Tales from the Crypto, and everybody was swearing to me, including Mo, that teachers talk to the kids, their students, about trans stuff all the time. So I asked my kid, has trans stuff ever been brought up in your school at all? Ever? Have you talked about it? He said, no, they've never talked about that before. So I don't know if I believe all the hype about they're trying to indoctrinate our kids in it. I don't know if that's true. Comics and showrooms. What are we talking about, Dang K? I remember over 3 years ago, I was telling people, buy your comics because we're getting ready to get comics in our showrooms any day now. And we still don't have that. Like, how hard can that be? These mighties were made by a new dev team. Interesting. Are they from India? Are they getting paid $5 an hour? That would be my guess. I mean, they don't look bad, though, so whoever it is, they're doing all right. Are they hot, the Wachowskis? I don't know. I didn't even know they were females now. Let's go. Leaf outfits. You couldn't even put Spider-Man's costume on. What? Oh, I hear what you're saying. I don't know. Maybe. I love drops like these because it's an easy skip. This one is an easy skip. It's the only drop of the weekend, though. Price predictions. What's up, Noob Fortnite? My price predictions are 2 to 3 gems on the commons. They're not going to be doing nothing. What'll be interesting is the Spider-Man, since it's the craftable one, but there are 1,200, but there's probably only going to be a couple hundred that are crafted. So I'm going to say definitely less than 30, because if it's more than 30, people will just go in and buy 2 blind boxes and craft one themselves. So it'll definitely be lower than 30. I say 20 on Spider-Man. Black Panther, I say about 20, 25, 20 to 30. And then Captain Marvel will do well. Has less than 200 total editions. I would say a hundo, maybe 80 to 100. This is just my guess, though. I love Groot, but these ain't it. What's up, Choo Choo? Yeah, people are not digging these today. I'm buying 1 box just for the gambler in me. Of course you are, Kryptoni. Got a secret rare on the last comic. Let's go. One try. Got secret rare Wolvie and secret rare Sentinel. Oh, he's got the nice gate going on or something. You must have been saying a lot of nice stuff about David Yu this week on Twitter. You're getting all the good drops. I need to try that. I'm sure NYC schools are different than Indiana curriculums. Probably true, yeah. But I feel like public schools, you're not allowed to do that. Tone Buddy with some movie trivia. Second Matrix movie was originally called Matrixes. That's not even a word. It's called Matrices. But they changed it so they wouldn't upset OG Vault. Yeah, well, because that's not a real word. It's not Matrixes. It's Matrices. I took calculus too, bro. I know all about it. Ghost Slayer says, excuse me, I meant expand platform. Allow whenever Burns Crafts create games to gain MCP. Games? Differentiate the licensors. Had same ones for a while now. Do on the platform to entice new users to join. Yeah, I heard that they got like 80 new users during D23, which doesn't seem like a lot, but for VeVe that's a lot. I don't know where those new users are. Are they going for drops? I have no idea, but they need some gamification. They need the VeVeverse so we have some interactivity, but I don't see it happening. They just got rid of the CTO. That means they're not going to be advancing in technology much. I mean, it's not looking good. Remember that guy that stacked like 1K of OG Groots? I bet his bag is doing well now. Somebody stacked 1K of OG Groots. I don't remember that guy. I know Low Mint Mick stacked a whole bunch of the Black Panthers, and then he disappeared. Am I going for Spider-Man Deadpool #1 comic drop? I don't know nothing about it. If it's a weekday drop, then no. I don't go for weekday drops. Problem with keeping it away from kids is that sexual issues start raging before 13 years old. I mean, I think if you have like a trans kid in the class, still I wouldn't want to single them out and talk about them. I think it should be left for like health class in high school. If you're going to talk to kids about it, it should be health class, high school, and that's it. We don't need teachers giving their own crazy opinions in class. In math class, talking about trans stuff in math class. It has nothing to do with math. Most peeps know if they are gay or straight by 13. Is that true? How do you keep a 15-year-old trans kid away from other kids? You don't. I don't know. You're getting deep in here, though. Only one person speaks with so much hate, that's for sure. Tucson. Well, yeah, we all knew that. You see there's a second fish airdrop for people who didn't dump after the snapshot. I did see that. That's kind of cool, the mechanic that Brockmate Blockchain is doing with the fish. If you bought a fish on the drop and you didn't sell it, then you get an airdrop. But who wants fish? Who cares about fish, though? That's the problem. If they did that with like some Marvel drops or some Disney drops, that would be wild. But who's holding and not selling? I mean, it's like, it's the dumb people airdrop. You get an airdrop for being dumb. Congratulations. That's like the airdrop you got for holding Omi. It's like, you're down 95%, but look at this logo you got. I did not dump my 2 sets of fish. As long as you didn't sell any fish, you should get that airdrop. 15 gems is tough. Yeah, I wouldn't pay 10 gems for this. I still want to go for those 10 gems. Pixel Pudding says, YouTube rugged me again. Was able to reconnect quick, but it's the 3rd time. It's my fault. No, Double Quill, it's my fault. It might be YouTube, actually. I don't know. We'll blame it on YouTube. I like that better. But my computer is having problems. As you can tell, the whole new stream setup. I got no Pokemon. I got no gifts. I got no nothing. I'm trying to reformat. It's not working. Nothing's working for me. And I really don't have time to deal with it. Because every time I start trying to work on it, it freaking crashes on me. Computer is a problem. It should be left to parents. Yeah, I agree with that. Tucson wasn't hugged as a child, or maybe was hugged too much. If I ever have a daughter, I'm finding the nearest mountain, ancient Greek style, kid tries being trans, I'll escort them up the same mountain. Bro, Goat Slayer, what if your kid wants to be trans? You wouldn't be okay with that? I don't know if I would either, honestly. I mean, you'd have to be. You have no choice, really. Only one person is honest enough to be real about the tough issues. That's Tucson. The rest of them try saying the right thing to make a buck. Got rugged also. Sorry about that, Merv. It might be my fault. For some reason, stream keeps ending for me. I don't know what's wrong with today's stream. Maybe there's something I can do in the settings. I don't know what's wrong with today's stream either, folks. It says it's still going. Yeah, my streams might not be good to watch anymore. Let me go to stream settings. Enable auto stop, no. Enable auto start, no. Unless live replay once stream ends, no. I mean, it looks fine over here. Like all my setup is the same as usual. I had to switch from my phone to TV for the stream. I wonder if it's me or YouTube. It's probably me. Now my alarm's going off and it's on the other side of the room. It just ends after you refresh. It works for like 10 seconds. Did anyone use MCP for this drop? So that's happening every time, Dan K? I had to rejoin the stream 3 times. We might just end the stream, y'all. Should we just end the stream? It's not working. I have to give up on it. I have to give up on streaming. Be right back. Now I'm probably going to be all blurry. Wop says he thinks it's YouTube. If it's YouTube, then we'll keep going. If it's me, then I'm just going to, yeah. I'm just going to have to end it. It's working at the moment. What's up, Joseph Agranoff? We did not miss much. We were talking a little bit about Nestor Sanchez, the CTO, resigning. And then Alex kind of commenting on it, although he didn't comment directly on it. And then did y'all see Pixel Pudding respond to it? Or not, I'm sorry, not Pixel Pudding. Sorry, Pixel. I mean, Pudding Cheeks. Pudding Cheeks. He was saying that Nestor stopped going to the OMI meetings like over 9 months ago or something. Tucson says it's YouTube. All right. Well, I like that. As long as it's not me. VeVe needs two things stat. Public roadmap. And a clarification of the exit and entry of whoever department leads are. Who's the new CTO? It's probably Dr. Profit. That's what I was thinking. They're going to put Dr. Profit on the team as the CTO. Sorry about the YouTube problems right now. Alejandro and Tucson say it's YouTube and it's not me, although I kind of think it might be me. All you have to do when it does that is refresh YouTube, then it fixes after a commercial. There we go. Gotta stop price predictions and have predictions on how many sell. That would be a good thing to predict on this one, because I think less than 500 sell today. What's up, Eric? We are not going for this drop personally. I'm not going for it, Joseph. I mean, I saw a couple people. I know Kryptoni's going to buy one, and then somebody else said they were going to buy 2 to gamble. Me personally, I'm not gambling on this at all. 9 months is insane. Why they didn't take any action in the first few months? You mean by like making him resign because he stopped attending the OMI meetings? Well, is he even? He's the CTO. I think his job is more about making sure the app runs smoothly and hopefully working on the VeVe-verse, although nothing came of that. We got Kobe Collects in the chat. Let's go. What's up, Kobe? I'm surprised there's so many people here today. This is not a super exciting drop, to be honest. If it was you, everyone would be rugged. Okay. Would you go for this if it was 5 gems? Why? What would be the point? I mean, maybe if there were less of these Spider-Mans right here. If they had like 500 or less to craft, then yeah, I'd buy a couple of them, get 2 commons, and then craft the Groot Spider-Man. But for 15 gems, there's no way that this is going to be over 30 gems with 1,200 additions. So I don't see any reason to go for it unless you really want to gamble and try to get the secret rare. But you can see the chances are 1 in 64. So maybe if you want to buy 64 boxes. Yeah, right. What's up, VeVe Darklink? Let's go. Mustus Pustus in the house. Ryan says, who goes for the drop? That's a good point. We need to do our poll. Let's see if the polls work. I mean, with the YouTube working the way it is, polls might not even work. Let's try. Are you going for today's Groot drop? Yes or no? See if this works. Fingers crossed. I think it worked. Rather buy $15 in toilet paper. These days, toilet paper costs about $15 a roll, so you get 1 whole row, bro. Can't spare a square. We are here for your stream. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, everybody in the chat, for hanging out with me. Must be a grill. Over 100 people are here at the stream. The question is, how many people are actually going for it? Tucson says Trump is flailing. Should we get into politics today? We got nothing else today. This is a dumb drop. I not go for this drop. A lot of people not digging on this drop. Who's better looking, Trump or Harris? That how is that even what the? One's a boy and one's a girl. Candy DC dropped a Polaroid craft with legacy cow. I saw something where they sent me an email about how you could transform your legacy cow into something else. I didn't exactly read it though. And I've already transformed both of my legacy cows into other legacy cows, so I don't think I have any left to transform. Do you think the delay in the VeVeverse was because of Nestor and incompetence, and therefore that's why he had to go? Apparently he was MIA from VeVe meetings for past few months. I think he was just MIA from the OMI meetings. I don't think he'd be MIA from like the actual meetings about the VeVeverse or updates to the app. So no, because back in the day they said the delay with the VeVeverse, good luck everybody, was that they had to digitize a bunch more of the NFTs that weren't digitized yet. They had to all be digitized before they gave everybody access. But if you're going to keep dropping 10 NFTs every week, then how are you going to get them all digitized? Does it take longer than a week to do 10? Because if so, then you keep dropping more and more, then you never get to the point where they're all digitized. What's up, fun under the sun? Good morning. We got Martin Gingras here. You should add oh hell no in the choices. I guess that would have been a good option. Let's see what the chat's doing. So people are going for this. We got some folks going for this. Let's see what we got. 31% of the chat. Y'all crazy. Y'all wild up in here. 31% going for it. Good luck. Maybe we'll get a secret rare in the chat. Would be nice. We got any W's in the chat? Everybody getting commons? Trump said he was better looking than Harris. He said that? Dude, that dude is wild. He also said he was a better president than Lincoln and Washington. That dude is narcissistic personality disorder to the max. I mean, you literally have a personality disorder and people want him to be the president. It's wild. It's wild. My channel says, thanks Biden for that $15 toilet paper. And then you got people like my channel who just listens, eats that propaganda right up. That worldwide inflation's got to be the president's fault, right? Yes, thanks Biden. Thanks Joe. Milk and Groot till all Groots are worthless. Bidenomics gave us $15. Is that what happened there? L for Dan K. I think that was an L as in he skipped. How can you get an L? Are they sold out? There's no way. How I meant common for Kryptony. I warned you, bro. I don't know. Maybe those commons will end up selling for like 40 or 50 each. Yeah, right. I'd like to know how many sold. We won't know until the market opens up. 15 minutes. I don't have my clock up here right now, so I have to keep an eye on the clock on my iPad. Just started playing Arkham Knight again. Oh, that was a fun game. Yeah, I remember playing that back in the day. Hopefully we'll be able to do Tales from the Crypto on Tuesday this week with me and Mo Knows. We usually do it at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There was some cool paranormal stuff to talk about. There's always lots of politics stuff to talk about. Not a lot going on in sports, so I don't know what our sports topic would be. The Olympics are over. Basketball's not happening right now. Football's not happening. Nobody cares about baseball. So I don't know. I don't know what sports topic we would talk about. If you get a comment, should you just buy another box to craft? No. I mean, I wouldn't. I hear what you're saying. Get another comment and then you can craft. But how much are those Spider-Man Groots going to go for? 30? I would be surprised. We got Big A and KCB here. What's up, Big A? What's up, KCB? Big A got the high mint common. KCB skipping this one. I need to know what mints to look for today. I didn't put together a graphic. My computer crashed too many times, so I gave up on that. First appearance of Groot. Anybody know what year was Groot's first appearance? How about Australian breakdancing? Yeah, that's kind of wild, Duck and Cover. At first, we were just making fun of Ray Gun, the Australian breakdancer, because of her goofy routine. But now, all this information's coming up about how she had rigged the competition in Australia in the first place, and like her husband's on the board and picked her to compete in the Olympics just so she could have a free vacation. I don't know, man. I haven't looked deep into it, but it is kind of wild. Tucson is scared to fly. Tucson lives in Hawaii, so how can he be scared to fly? Are you telling me he's taking a boat to Hawaii? I have a hard time believing that. Paralympics coming up. That's not happening already. I heard there was a trans person competing in the Paralympics, and people are upset about that. I'm still of the belief that trans people shouldn't compete in sports and competitive sports, maybe middle school or something, but once there's money involved, that gives people an incentive to lie. See, there you go. He's flying next week. Wrong time to fly. Hope it's not a Boeing. Yeah, I wouldn't want to get on a Boeing myself. I hate flying. When we flew out to California for DCon, we took, was it Spirit Airline, like the cheapest one? And bro, I felt like that bad boy was going to break down in midair. I was scared. Hero cards are doing really well and are fun. Get yourself a $40 box vault. How come, Kobe, you're the only person I ever hear anybody talking about Hero? If it was doing so well, why wouldn't anybody else be talking about it? Anybody in the chat collect on Hero still? I like their setup. I like their user interface. Do they still sell the physical cards, or can you only buy the digital? Like, if I go to GameStop or Walmart, could I find a pack of Hero cards? I think that would be more exciting than just buying the digital ones. I'll make sure it's not a Boeing. We're just moving to Oahu. Let's go. What's up, Smart Buy? Never fly a cheap airline. Gotta save that money, bro. Gotta save the money. I had to save my money for the freaking Disney tickets. They were so expensive. Back when we went to California. Alright, 2 minutes before the rebound happens. If you want to buy a second one, buy now will pop up right where it says returning soon. Is that what it says? It's hard to tell. It's so freaking neon green. And then you'll be able to buy a second one. Market will open it up in 10 minutes. What's Hero? You really don't know what Hero is? Hero came out back in the day. It was mostly DC. It's all DC, right? Yeah, it's all DC stuff. That you get the actual physical cards, and then on the back you can scan it and get the NFT that matches the physical cards. They're interoperable. You can sell them on the IMX marketplace, although I don't know that a whole lot of buys and sells actually happen for Hero on the IMX marketplace. I've listed a few of mine on there, and I never went back to look, but I don't think that they have sold. There we go. 1960 is Groot's FA. Thank you, Gus. Still buying Chapter 1 Hero. Just pulled the A72 Action Comics. Oh, I think I saw your tweet about that too. I've got a few of those Action Comic #1 cards that I haven't scanned yet. Am I going for the drop? Definitely not. Definitely not going for the drop. Gotta save your life, bro. I mean, Spirit may be cheap and Spirit may be ghetto, but have you ever heard of a Spirit crashing? I never heard of them crashing. What's up, Wilfredo? Hero still has about 200 total collectors, so it's very small, but their booth at SDCC this year was a lot bigger. Let's go. I can see people who are not into NFTs getting into Hero before they get into VeVe, because there's a lot of card collectors out there. Even the comic book collectors would be interested in getting physical cards, but I don't think anybody's really interested in NFTs at this point. Big A is going to go ahead and grab a second one. Since you already got a common, then you'll have 2 commons, and then you can craft. Unless you get lucky and get an ultra rare or a secret rare. Very early in his trading card company life. Do the 2 commons for the craft need to be from the store? Has to be from the store. You cannot get craft from the market. It says here somewhere. I pulled it up a second ago. Right here. And I have to move it over here so you can see. Boom. Store purchases only. So no market purchases for crafting today. And they do get burnt. But there's like over 3,000. So I think that's a big idea. Do the stream rug? It's been doing that the whole time, Kobe. WAP says it's YouTube. People are saying it's YouTube. I'm wondering if it's me. No OG? No what? The answer is yes, OG. Store only, yep. In most NFT projects, you're either part of the scam or too dumb to see it. Yeah, I think I was too dumb to see the VeVe one. What's happening to your video? It's just auto-closing. It's not the cat. Cats aren't in here right now. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's my stream or if it's YouTube. I think it's my stream. That show, The Pacifics, is pretty good. Never heard of it. I only watch TV shows, though. Only other FA dates available are Thor 1962 and Captain America 1941. What about Spider-Man for the... well, yeah, because there's only 1,200 editions, so I see why you're saying that. Whoops. All right. Accidentally turned on my screensaver. So yeah, the Thor one has 3,300. Let me check. 3,800. So you'll be able to get the 1962. Is that right? Yeah, first appearance 1962. Then the Captain America one, first appearance is 1941. Then Black Panther, there's only 777. Of course, you could get the 616. Would do pretty well. And then you got Captain Marvel, only 188 editions. And with the Spider-Man, there's only 1,200, so you can't get 1963, which would be Spider-Man's first appearance. Of course, the Groot first appearance here would work for all of them, so that's 1960. Crafting needs to be 30 minutes after the initial drop. Nobody wants to wait for an hour. I agree, especially on the weekend. 2 hours. Oh, 2 Thors. Well, that means you can craft. Yeah, if YouTube does that, just refresh. 616 is worthless. Yeah, right. I made the most gems on flips on 616s more than anything else. Closed YouTube and reopened it. Sorry about that, Kobe. 2 pulls, 2 commons. Let's go. Ryan still says it's YouTube. Gus says it's YouTube. Have you guys gone to any other streams today, or is it doing the same thing? I'm surprised. If not, if it is just YouTube, then that means my stream's working all right. So I think we're cool. How often do you hear anyone talk about Pokemon or Lorcana, just not in your circle yet? Oh, that's a good point. I know Lorcana, whenever they had that D23, they had like a huge line for the new Lorcana release. I haven't played Lorcana yet. I'm into those kind of card games, though. I still play Marvel Snap all the time. I believe Hero is the first Pidgeotto anything. Correct me if I'm wrong. Do we have any Pidgeottles on VeVe before Hero came out? Because they had some Pidgeottles, like the poster. I mean, not the poster, but the T-shirts. Wasn't there like a Kha'Zix T-shirt and a Jermaine Rogers T-shirt? Was that before or after Hero? Maybe it was after Hero. You might be right. That might be the first Pidgeottles ever. Twitter probably pushes politics on you instead of cards. Yes. Once I start commenting on a couple political posts, not all I get in my timeline are politics, politics, politics. Groot A of 15 craft is looking to be scarce. But is it going to be scarce forever? Like, what's our time on crafting that? Because, see, the problem is, if this Spider-Man craft only maybe 100, let's say 100, 200 people craft these, there's only 200 of them, so the price pumps a little bit. If it goes over 30, if the floor price is over 30, then people will just go in and buy 2 blind boxes, get 2 commons, and then craft one themselves because they're in the profit. So it pretty much can't stay over 30. Does that make sense? See what I'm saying? With 1,200 editions, so that means that happens more and more and more, then it's going to be not scarce at all. And the price is going to drop. Good morning, Shakester. Good luck if you decided to go for this one. How does this craft work? You got to have 2 commons. You can only get them from the store. And then whenever crafting begins, an hour after the drop, so in 50 minutes or 49 minutes, then there should be a separate page just for the crafting. Isn't that what they usually do? Do they not have a second page for crafting today? I don't see a second page. So I guess it'll be on this page. You will go here. And then whenever this timer hits 0, that's where you're going to select the ones that you want to craft. So you probably have to do it from this page right here, which is clicking on the Groot Spider-Man from the Groot page. Crypto send David you money and he crafts stuff. That's how it works. I pulled an Elsa Enchanted on the channel. If you got it, got you to 2,500 and a PSA 10. An Elsa Enchanted. So that's from Lorcana. So you're doing Lorcanas now? Interesting. What's the game like, though? Is it like Magic the Gathering? 3 Throots? Brother, ooh. What's it? Oh, the Thor Groots. I was like, 3 throats. You got 3 Throots? Yeah, that's rough. At least you can craft to them, though. What do you think about the video I sent you of NASCAR? Pokey. I saw that video. It's from like the 1970s. Some guy like drives into the pit. And then a canister shoots up in the air and lands on another dude and kills that dude. But I didn't understand what the controversy was. Like, you said it was like for the paranormal topic. I think it was pretty obvious what happened. One of those, I don't know what type of canister it was, but it had too much pressure. It had too much pressure. Somebody probably dropped it, put a hole in it. Then it shot way up in the air because the pressure was releasing. And then when the pressure was gone, it dropped from way up in the sky. So it had a whole lot of velocity coming down, landed on somebody's head. And then that dude, he didn't make it. What's the controversy? Cryptoids token marketplace beta is live. Let's go. I will make profit by not going for this drop. I don't know if that's going to get you a profit, but it's going to save you some money, most likely. A Droid Darrow. Oh, I don't have no gifts. Congratulations. Got the secret rare. The chances of getting that was 1 in 64. How many editions are there of that? 188, and he got number 184. Congratulations. Or 182, sorry. Congratulations. Now that one might be worth 80 to 100, maybe even more. I thought it said 122 Spider-Mans would be available, not 1,200. Yeah, that's kind of crazy to me. The crafting has over 1,200 editions. Usually when you have a crafting event, like I was saying earlier, it's usually like 200 or 300 editions max. They're just trying to incentivize people to go for the drop because that's how they make their money. How about FAUDA? You see that? I don't know what FAUDA is. F-A-U-D-A. I want to see what Pokey says about this NASCAR video, though. Like, what part of it is controversial? Not doing much Lorcana, to be honest. Just opened a few booster boxes. Still Hero X Pokemon mostly. Let's go. Yeah, Pokemon's still big. Groot rival is Termite Man. Makes sense. He's made out of wood. The best mighty of all time was the one with Cosmo in it. Buy 10 for $130. Sell Cosmo for $200 and rinse and repeat. Made about $1,000 that drop. Cosmo. Oh, the dog. Buy 10 for $130. Sell Cosmo for $200. I don't know if I was doing that too. I probably wasn't. I wasn't smart enough to do it. But yeah, good stuff. Katoshi got secret rare number 20. He's capping. I don't believe him. I don't believe you, Katoshi. No, chill out, Adroid Arrow. He be capping in the chat, I promise you. Fodder means chaos. See what I'm saying? He's capping. I'm gonna burn the secret rare for the craft. I don't know about the Fodder stuff. Pokey says, I don't know. Yeah, I think that's what happened, Pokey. I think it was just a whole lot of pressure built up in the canister. It took off in the air, came down on somebody's head. Haven't seen you in a while. Didn't know VeVe was still going. Well, Nate Parker, it's going for now, but it ain't going to go much longer. People are thinking that it's dead. It might be the end pretty soon. But we got so many Moon Boys that are still putting money into the app that they just keep on dropping stuff. We got no VeVeverse. We got no Omi to NFT. Well, we kind of have Omi to NFT. Have y'all seen the stats for Stacker on Omi to NFT? I think they said they burnt like 320 Omi tokens, which was like 13 cents. Not a lot of people using that just yet. New Fortnite 9 purchases. I just got 8 commons with the number 83 and the number 99 and an ultra rare. So you spent 135 gems. I don't think you're going to make your money back. I could be wrong. You got two digits. The 99 should do all right. You got the ultra rare, which I think is going to be like 20 or 30, but I think your commons are going to sell for like 2 gems each. But then again, you could just craft all those commons into the Spider-Mans, and I don't know how the Spider-Mans are going to do. I'm thinking around 20 for the Spider-Man, so you might have actually done all right. New Fortnite might make a profit on this. What do y'all think? Bought is a cop show that takes place on the West Bank. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Don't we just need the 2 commons for the crafts? Yes. What's up, Tony Dolce? The 2 commons for the craft, but you can only use commons that you got from the store. You cannot use commons that you got from the market. Noob, you could have bought a Superman. I don't know. I think Noob's going to profit on this because he's going to craft his commons. Yeah. Crafted collectibles should be more scarce so that there's more incentive to buy from the store more quickly. Yeah, I don't understand why there's 1,200 today. 1,200 on the rare Groot Spider-Mans. Those are the ones that you need 2 commons to craft. You can't get them on the drop. You can only craft them, but there's 1,200. Got to cash out soon if VeVe goes belly up. RIP to the master collectors. I try to warn y'all. Try to warn you that this team did not know what they were doing. If you have Netflix, you can see Fada. I might check it out. I don't have a lot of time to be watching TV, though. Craft if you can. Craft will be sold out fast. 1,200, you think it's going to be sold out fast? You might be right. A lot of people like Wilfredo here got multiples. 4 commons, 2 to craft the Spideys, and I got 1 ultra rare. And we got a couple secret rares in the chat. Well, at least 1 secret rare in the chat. Kryptoni's going for the craft. Darklink says, feels like things are coming to an end. Hell, if in era, though, it's been wild. It's been fun, but I think I agree. It's probably coming to an end. I don't see it going up from here. How could they possibly bring in new users at this point? Craft won't sell out, says Dan K. 1,200's a lot. I was involved in VeVe about 3 years ago. Now, what a throwback it is seeing your face. I couldn't VeVe as a thank you because, I couldn't account VeVe as a thank you because if it wasn't for VeVe, I wouldn't be full-time Forex trader now. Let's go. Congratulations, Nate Parker. Yeah, during the bull run, if you got in before the golden moments or even within the next couple of months, you probably made a lot of money. The smart move, though, was to cash out, to sell your gems before cash out became a thing. I wish I would have done that. Instead, I held it, thinking that I was holding like some bored apes and that these were just going to keep on going up because we were going to get the VeVeverse and we were going to get interoperability, but none of those things happened. And here we are sitting on 40 gems and 28,000 MCP points and hardly no collectibles. Any tips on how to secure a craft and what page? Yes, this is the page. So you go to today's drop page right here. And in order to craft, you're going to be on this page right here where it says craft only, the Spider-Man. Click on the Spider-Man. You got a timer right there, 41 minutes left. Once that hits 0 minutes and 0 seconds, then you're going to be able to click the option to add the ones that you want to burn, and you'll be able to craft that way. Kobe says, Omi to NFT doesn't make sense to me. It's more expensive, more work and steps, not stable like fiat. Yeah, you got to pay the fee. 10K of Omi could be worth 5K next month. Yep. Yeah, a lot of people not using it. That's probably why. First ever time I put money into VeVe, I put $6.99 in. I got a secret rare and sold it for $2K. Yeah, that's how people got addicted to VeVe in the first place. People were making big profits. I mean, you still can. Like anybody who got a secret rare today put in 15 and they're probably going to take out 100, so that's not bad. When am I switching to Pinnacle? Never. It's not over, D. Ramos says. Not over. We still got people buying. Still got people putting money in, so I guess not. Gonna miss the live drop streams, though. As long as they're still working and I still got gems to spend, I'll be around. My vault value went down like 20% this past week. I thought D23 was going to be a big boost, and Omi to NFT was supposed to be a big boost too. So, yeah, I'm not surprised though. Vault values have been dropping for years. VeVe should have made a layer 1 or joined Injective. It's poor moves, bad decisions. I agree. VeVe should drop the idea of Omi for better health of VeVe. But what would they do for all the people that spent like thousands and hundreds of thousands of dollars on Omi tokens? Those people would be so mad. And those are like your biggest moon boys, so you can't make them mad. But you're probably right. It's not needed anymore. Omi was just there to fund the whole project in the first place. Abdullah says around 1,500 sold. That's way more than I thought. Injective can save VeVe. It's sad to see how bad it fell off. Yeah, I agree with that. Injective is the crypto to own now. I heard about Injective, but I've not looked into it at all. Atomic says VeVeverse is the delay that hurts the most. Other platforms continue to prove that interoperability and crypto purchases are not the big unlocks. Yeah, I mean, if Cryptoys can do interoperability with Disney NFTs, then there's no reason why VeVe can't, especially when they're already on Immutable X, which has its own marketplace. Makes no sense, really. And it's not even if they had interoperability on IMX to their marketplace, people aren't buying and selling over there. So all it would do would just give people more confidence that VeVe is delivering on their promises, but for some reason they don't want to do that. And I think it's because they can't get the transaction fees if it's interoperable, if it's on IMX. Opportunity cost hurts. I'd rather a $4 pack of cards versus any digital figures these days, unless there's an upside like Mal scarcity. And every once in a while you'll have some drops on VeVe that have upsides that it's a definite profit, definitely a profit if you get it, but it's not very often. Kryptoni says it's not over. Tucson says it is over. Nate says, but I'll always be thankful to VeVe, and you had a good part to play. Always remember getting home from school at 4 o'clock, getting your live streams on and trying to get the drop. Let's go. Yeah, those were the good old days. Thank you, Nate. Appreciate that. It was fun while it lasted, but we didn't handle it well. Maybe you did, but I didn't. I held stuff too long. Probably 700 people went for it and got commons and were like, guess I should just get another one at this point. 1,500 sold. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. If you got the comment on the first drop, might as well get the second comment and craft the Spider-Man, but I really don't think Spider-Man's going to do that well. Let's see, we're at 11:21, so market should be open. I don't have my clock on the screen anymore, so it's hard to keep up with it. All right, these are on the market. Let's see if we got any amazing Spider-Mans. Here's the secret rare. See how that one's doing. Only 2 listed so far. There's a Droidero for 600. Good luck. If you get it, if you get that sold for 600, you did really well, because I think it'll go down to 100, maybe 200. Where's that ultra rare? Ultra rare Black Panther. I don't see any Spider-Mans yet because you can't craft until an hour after the drop, so you got another 40 minutes before you can craft. Then we got Thor and Captain America. I guess we can try to snipe Thors. I'm surprised they're at 6. I expect them to go down to like 2. Let's see how many sold. See if we can find out. We only go for drops if there's profit, meaning there's no real desire for these items. I never look at anything in the vault these days. Yeah, that's true. I used to, there were certain ones that I wanted to hold on to, especially the FAs of big characters like Joker and Harley Quinn, Batman, all that kind of stuff. But nowadays it's just like, are they even going to be worth anything in the future? What's up, One Punch Bron? Thanks for hanging out. We got a drop today, but it's not the most exciting one. It was a good run, lots of fun. Old days, RIP VeVe. Disney Pinnacle did very well at D23 event, really. Yeah, Disney Pinnacle makes sense because there's already a lot of physical Disney pin collectors. So it wouldn't be too hard to get them to come over to the digital world. But you got to give them some type of utility. And I think the type of utility that Disney Pinnacle is going to provide will be at the parks themselves. But is that really going to work with Dapper Labs and the Flow blockchain? Like, is Dapper Labs going to want to do that? Hopefully that's something that they're working on. That's exactly what I did. Nearly 35% allocated. Why so much VeVe rip talk today? Did I miss something other than the obvious about VeVe? Yes, Petonius Chris. So what had happened was, just a few days ago, the CTO of VeVe, Nestor Sanchez, announced that he had resigned. If I didn't think I was going to crash, I would try to pull it up. I guess we could try to pull it up. So he resigned. And then Rev Alex replied, or he didn't reply. Rev Alex just made his own tweet, which was just a gif of him laughing, which everybody knows was about Nestor resigning. And if you were watching, I guess it was Tales from the Crypto a week ago, we were showing where, let's see, here we go, where Rev Alex had replied to somebody who said that Omi was a rug, and his reply was, "You have no idea." And then he deleted that reply. Like he didn't want people to see it, or like VeVe asked him to delete it. Why did they not realize anything for Red Metallics when my Collectibles hyped it up already? Oh, I'm sure there's going to be something. There's going to be some type of airdrop associated with the Red Metallics. Just who knows when it'll be. Yes, Clockgate days were the best days. That's when we were getting all the drops, all the low serial numbers on every drop. Ugh, miss those days. It's done $7 with me, 14 for a $5 fake Spider-Man. VeVe still sells so much, I don't think they're going anywhere at the moment. I mean, they do make money on drop days. I mean, they just sold however many today. How much money do they make today? We'd have to do the math. All right, so here's Nestor Sanchez saying, "I'm officially moving away from my role as CTO at VeVe. It's been a journey full of learnings that I will try to unpack over time. We had some great achievements adopting modern software architecture and practices." This is the important part there, but he says, "But unfortunately, a lot of potential has also gone unrealized due to structural issues." So what does he mean by due to structural issues? Seems like the wrong people at the top. "The opportunity at hand for the company remains intact, but there are some important jobs to be done to realize its true potential. There's no doubt that VeVe's strongest asset is the community." And he says that because that's what's funding VeVe right now. People going for the drop still. "Looking forward to contributing as a member from now on." Let's see. So right here he's talking about, Sound Money says, "Beautifully said, we know the CEO is incompetent, running a tech company since 2022. And Nestor replies, "It's very common to see founders evolving their day-to-day roles into more PR ones. A good example is Mancio Ortega, blah, blah, blah. It does require awareness and good ego management." I think he's saying David Yu has a big ego. And I think I could agree with that. That's probably true. "VeVe has hired an amazing amount of top-notch talent over my period. Some of the best people I ever worked with, but just hiring top players doesn't guarantee winning games. This is, in my opinion, the biggest unrealized opportunity." I don't really understand exactly what he's saying there. Let's see, there was some other stuff. And there he's talking about the NDA as something that's being finalized at the moment. There was one of them where Puddin' Cheeks jumped in. I don't remember which one it was, though. And some people asking about, is Dan still with VeVe? When's the last time we heard from Dan Crothers? It's been a long time. Years. Over a year. Does that dude even still pay attention to VeVe? So that's kind of the news that everybody's talking about right now. And if you look at Rev Alex, let's see if I can find his. See if it pops up. Rev Alex G. It's not popping up for me. But he had also tweeted something out, kind of like a gif laughing about what was happening, which is a bad sign, y'all. It's not a good sign. Kind of just seems like everybody is leaving. All their all their top guys, their CTO, their community manager, people just leaving. All right. But that's basically why people are saying VeVe's dead today. They need to burn all the supply as soon as possible. Clockgate, wow, I can't forget the gates. Yes, it was fun back when we had gates to get all the drops. Those days is gone. It's also vague clickbait, basically. Burn the supply, sell the company, we can run it. What are you talking about? Learn how to trade prop firms. That's where the money is at. Prop firms. What is a prop firm? I don't even understand what that means. I can't trade something if I don't know what it means. A prop firm. I mean, I don't even know what it would stand for. What it's short for. More info. Is Reese still part of the team or left? I mean, he's still selling his VeVe. I mean, he's still selling his Omi. He's probably selling VeVe stuff too. But yeah, he's. I don't think that he's still around, part of the team. However, I thought that last time, and then they had some type of live event, and he was there. So I was like, maybe I'm wrong about that. But then just the other day, somebody showed his wallet transferring some Omi tokens out to an exchange to cash out. So, I mean, if he's selling his Omi, that's never good. Kobe Collects knows all the gates. Don't forget Gate. Is that a gate? Fire them all and David and Dan and the company will function better. Fire who? Put in Cheeks is a joke. Dude has been a token advisor for years and nothing has happened yet. He comes to reply. Have you seen what kind of pants, what kind of shorts Put in Cheeks wears in his videos? He's the only dude I know that wears cut off Daisy Duke blue jeans. Shorts. I mean, you can't trust a dude in cut off Daisy Duke jean shorts. You just can't. That's not going to be the guy that makes your tokenomics. Dude is straight up from Tennessee. He's from the hills of Tennessee. I don't know where he's from. He sounds like he's from the hills of Tennessee. He wears some crazy clothes. I don't know. I never had much trust in that dude personally. Money games with old money. Reese is a grease ball. I just want Cap 1 to drop. I don't know if that's ever going to drop, Kobe. They can't be dropping a comic with Hitler on the cover. I feel like that's what's holding them back. Or they would have already dropped it. It's literally the only grail left. In the 70s, a lot of men wore cutoffs. In the 70s, yeah, but those days are over. Jorts, is that what they are? Yeah. I would not trust anybody wearing some cut-off Daisy Dukes. I mean, maybe a girl, but a dude with a country accent wearing cut-off Daisy Dukes? Something ain't right. Something is not right there. All right, I'll keep my eye out for some good serial numbers. Maybe 1960 will pop up, or 1962. 616 would be a good one. Looks like the floor is about 6 gems. Prop firms are companies when you trade Forex, but use company capital to trade, and you get 80% of the profits you make, but I currently have 500K in capital, which is a lot, but you can get so much more. Right over my head. Prop firms are companies where you trade Forex, but use company capital to trade. Yeah, that's probably way above my pay grade. VeVe could rejuvenate life pretty quickly, and their partnerships with Marvel for the Marvel Comics site is huge. I mean, all they really need is for Marvel and Disney to start tweeting out and advertising for them. How come they don't do that? If they did that, that would help a lot. I don't see it happening because it would have already happened. Yeah, those Jortonomics will get you. Search up and stream, you'll see how good it is. I'll check it out. It sounds interesting. I bet poor men in the South still wear shorts like that. It's because it's all I got. Katoshi says I'm sexist. Yeah. Poor Southerners selling themselves. Wait, what? Kings of Leon dropped that NFT album with 4 golden tickets for lifetime seats to their concerts. How did it do? I've heard of Kings of Leon. I don't know any of their songs. But the fact that they dropped an NFT album and put 4 golden tickets in there is really interesting. Did that sell out? Or were they charging for it? I'd like to get more info on that. We are closer to 2070 than 1970. Oh, you're making me feel old, bro. You're right, but you're making me feel old. Shakester's into the Forex trading, apparently. 2070 Americans will not be here anymore. Bro, chill. Crypto is Doge. Just learn how to trade gold. Crypto is Doge. Just learn how to trade gold. Trade gold? You mean like go to a yard sales and try to find gold necklaces for cheap? I can trade that way. Or NASDAQ. America like VeVe is collapsing. Ugh. It's not looking good, I'll be honest. I trade gold, NASDAQ, Dow, and DAX. Nate Parker over here making moves, and it all started with VeVe. So what did you do with your VeVe stuff, Nate? Did you sell before all the prices came down? Did you sell before the gem exploit was put out there for everybody to know about? Because that was kind of the beginning of the end. And at that point, you couldn't cash out. You could sell your gems and just hold gems until cash out became a thing, which is what the smart people did. There were some people out there that were buying gems for 50% value or even less, and then just holding the gems until cash out came, and then they made a lot of money. Made about 1K from VeVe. 1K? Those are rookie numbers, bro. Yeah, get those numbers. Those are rookie numbers. 1K? I made 1K from VeVe. That's nothing. I made 4K just from my Givenchy Pride poster. Well, let's see. I paid 100. I sold it for 4K, so I made 3,900 from it. Waffle says I missed those half-off gems. For a while there, they were like 75% off gems for a little bit. That was during the exploit, though. Prop firms are the way, y'all. Can't trade gold. You will lose all your money. I made 1K off of... you take that off the screen. Chill, Kobe. Like I said, once we get the opportunity to transfer gems back and forth to each other, then I can start my payment plan. Because I owe Kobe 1,000 gems, I'll be honest with you. We had made a bet, for all of those who are unaware, like 2 years ago. And the bet was, I believed that the Aston Martin would flip the partner statue, because I've always said partner statue is overvalued. It's not as good as everybody says it is. There's too many of them. And by the end of 2023, the Aston Martin would flip the partner statue. It didn't happen. It did not happen, unfortunately. Gold is untradeable. Sold Groot for $250. Time to go buy a Green Ninja Sir Pokemon card. I don't know what that is, but congratulations on the $250. Let's see what that floor is at. I thought it would go all the way down to $100. Let's see where we're at. Ooh, $333. He sold his for $250. I think he did all right, because I don't think anybody else is buying them at this price. There's going to be some people buying them, though. The people who want to own all the Marvel Mighties. But then again, those people probably went ahead and... Well, no, that's the secret rare, so they can't craft that. I don't know. It might go back up. Somebody might have bought that 333 one. There was one at 333 just now that got sold. So maybe I told you wrong, and maybe it does better than I expect. Captain America's at $550. Thor is at $595. Depends on if people keep going and buying the blind boxes. I trade XAUUSD, which is gold against the dollar. Leave Spider-Man $2. They will never turn back on gem transfers. They've got to. They told us that they were going to turn gem transfers, or they're going to turn transfers in general back on. Was it like, what they say? They gave us a time frame too. It was like as soon as something in particular happens, then we'll be able, I think maybe KYC, as soon as cash out happens, we'll be able to transfer again. But then they never brought transfers back because they don't want people to be able to do stuff without them making money. If they could charge a transfer fee, which I'm surprised they don't do that, some type of transfer fee to transfer stuff, but then nobody's going to want to transfer stuff because they don't want to pay the fee. I didn't make anything off of VeVe, but what it did for me was amazing. I was 16 when I made 1K from VeVe. I'm 19 now. Oh yeah, if you did it when you were 16, that's a good way of learning about crypto. Is a good entry point for a lot of people into crypto. Price on the secret rare is cracked out. Shouldn't be more than 100. I was thinking 100 too. I mean, it is pretty scarce, but it's such a goofy NFT. Like, who gives a crap about a Groot Captain Marvel? I don't like Groot or Captain Marvel. I kind of like Groot. I like the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. They're underrated, in my opinion. It is higher than I expected, though. We saw a Droidero sold his for $250. One of them might have sold for $333. Besides that, I don't think a whole lot of them are selling. I'm going to keep my eye out for maybe a 616 to pop up. I got shoes older than Nate. You're the only one. No any trades. Gold on Forex. You will lose all your money. Is Trump demented? No, I think he just has narcissistic personality disorder, which is, in a way, demented. I don't know. I think the people that are voting for him are the demented ones. I'm just going to be honest with you on that one. I think the floor on this one is 5. Yeah, there's one at 5 now, and it's not getting purchased since you can't craft the ones that you buy from the store. From the market. Nobody's really going to be buying these out of the market. If you wanted to own all of the entire set, you would have just probably bought a couple of blind boxes, hoped to get a secret rare, hoped to get a couple of commons to craft the Spider-Man one, but then you have no reason to buy these in the market afterwards. Learned how to trade, lost loads for 1.5 years, learned about prop firms, failed for about 6 months last year. I've done so well, but it's no risk to me because it's not my money. Yeah, I still don't quite understand how that works. It's interesting, though. I got into meme coins for a while. It worked out at first because I had gotten into it early, but then everybody figured out what I was doing and was doing the same thing, and then my thing stopped working. It was fun while it lasted. Another one of those things where you get in early, make a little bit of money, but then everybody catches up and you no longer make money. Almost kind of like VeVe. Gold doesn't trade in patterns. It goes up and down randomly. I don't know. Never really messed with gold. I don't even wear gold. I like silver better. I was always into silver over gold. Gold was just a little too gaudy for me. Alright. Is the stream still pausing and kicking people off every once in a while? Seems like everything's good now. I only aim for 3% each month, but because I've gained good capital over the last year. How's this dude 19 years old? He's making way more money than me. Going to college was so dumb. I've gained nothing from going to college. I should have spent that 5 years at home learning about crypto. That's a good idea. Everybody hit that like button one time. That would be dope. I would appreciate it. Me in the poll. Let's start up a new poll. Let's get real footy right now and do a poll that asks, is VeVe dead? So, what do you consider dead would be the real question. There's no I don't knows in this. We're not doing no I don't knows. Why does it not let me do this? Do I have to add an option? I guess I have to. I don't know. Yeah, it's making me add a third option. All right, so I guess we'll do it. I don't know then. Weird. But is VeVe dead? And you have to use your own definition of dead. Because I don't know. How can you define whether VeVe's dead or not? I mean, obviously, it's not out of business. We're still going for drops. They're still dropping stuff. But is it crazy to still be putting money into VeVe? If so, then I would say it's dead. I know some people will anyway, but are you putting more money into VeVe? Silver been an awful investment for the past 10 years. I unfortunately still own a lot. I just wear it as like necklaces and jewelry and stuff. Never really invested into anything like that. Convinced Big A actually has a 500k plus collection, and he does VeVe just for entertainment and to humor us. Yeah, I can see that. Big A's driving an Aston Martin. He could have anything over there. 1.5 million plus 500k was way too low. Yeah, way higher than that. Big A, I mean, they don't call him Big A for nothing. If he didn't have a huge collection, they'd call him Little A. But no, that's Big A over there. He don't play. Big A don't play. Outside of VeVe, like I said, he drives an Aston Martin. Are your comic portfolios reading an extremely high amount? What happens with that is, and I don't even know what mine says. We can check it out. So look, mine says that my comic estimated value is 92.54 gems. But watch this. All I got to do is go in here, go to Children of the Vault 2, which nobody else owns any copies of. Put it in the market. We're going to put it up for, let's say, $500,000. We're going to put it up for $500,000 now. We're going to go back here, and now we're going to look at my comic value, and guess what? It just went up a whole lot. Now my comics are worth $500,000. Ballin'. That's how it works. A lot of these comics from the comics website, not a lot of people own them. So if there's no other ones on the market, or there's only one on the market, or maybe even two on the market, and people just put them at high prices just to show them off or whatever, then that's going to make it look like your comics are worth a lot more than they actually are. Big A is another one with Big Daddy. What does this mean? Poker? Not me. I don't even think my computer could handle poker at this point. Should make 3% per month. Let's go. Partner statue cracking 1K. It's over, folks. Is it under 1K? Boy, Kobe, I think Aston Martin might finally flip partner statue, bro. I was right. My time frame was wrong. If rental properties count, then yes. Otherwise, I don't have many collectibles other than some ancient Greek and Egyptian artifacts. Yeah, I've seen a couple of those. Big A showed those off on streams before. He's got some really cool ancient artifacts. Race to 0 on VeVe. My channel says he'll play. Who's my channel? Did you play poker with us before? When we play poker, we usually play on Poker Stars. And we usually pay for like a $10 buy-in through PayPal. Whoever wins takes it all. Haven't played in a long time though. Big A, allow me to help, good sir. Let me send you a mystery box of collectibles that'll go up in your possession. There you go. RIP VeVe, says Nate Parker. Yep, Nate hasn't been around for like 3 years, and he comes back to my stream and he finds out RIP. But you got to keep in mind, Nate, that there's a lot of other VeVe streamers, and none of them have this same tone. A lot of them still say that VeVe is the greatest thing that ever happened and it's still going to the moon. I think Randy would probably tell you to sell your car and buy Omi because it'll never hit 000s again. I think he said that the other day a while back. I think it's under 0004 now. Could be wrong. Can't scam comic collectors. They are pretty smart. Is that sarcasm? It's got to be sarcasm. There's Bacardi Creation for $547 down to $490. There's one for 2023. It's a good serial number, but I wouldn't pay $99 for it. Need to play with more than 2 or 3 people though. 3 peeps tourneys are junk. 3 peep tourney is what you do in jail. I have those vault books. I'll undercut you at 200k. You better not. Nah, that's all right. Go ahead. Ain't no way buying for 200k. I had it up for like 59 and 49 for a while. Nobody ever bought them. Of course, it's Children of the Vault. I had to get at least one of those. I had a couple of them. I might have sold a couple of them, but now nothing sells for me. I'm hoping my Neonlicious is pump and I can get to 100 gems and cash them out. All right, so the crafting event starts in 17 minutes. Should we hang around for that? I'm surprised that my stream hasn't crashed yet. Still around. $9 for a Spider-Man now. What does that mean? What kind of Spider-Man's $9? Groot Thor is $5. Let's see, Captain America, probably under $5. $4.50 for Captain America. Thor, is that $5? $5.30. Then we got the Black Panther, is at $15. And then we got Captain Marvel, still doing pretty good at $3.20. A lot higher than I expected. I think my price prediction for that was like 80 to 100. Star Wars fans are bidding 900 plus Canadian for some Star Wars crap from D23 on eBay. What kind of crap is it though? That's what it comes down to. Is it something super scarce like a 1 of 1? Is it signed? Spider-Man craft will sell out. 1,200. I mean, you might be right. I feel like everybody who got commons is going to craft. Let's see what the chat thinks about is VeVe dead. See how many people are voting. 40 votes. That's not many. So it's about, oh, it's tied up now. 43% say yes, VeVe's dead. 43% say no, VeVe's not dead. And then 14% say, I don't know. I figured out I'm going to sell everything I own and put it all into rare Groots. Imagine when new people join, they'll have to buy them from me. 1K each, we're rich. I don't think it works like that anymore. I used to think like that. I used to think like that about FAs and stuff. Just buy a whole bunch of Harley Quinn FAs back when they were 20 gems each, and then whenever all these new people join, I can sell them. And that actually did work out because I had a whole stack of FA Harley Quinns whenever Disney dropped and a bunch of new people came on the app, and I could sell them for big profits. But how are we going to get a bunch of new people on the app these days? I don't see it. Is Randy always paid by VeVe and Omi? I see his Omi supply always going up, but I don't see him actually working. Is he secretly working for VeVe? I wouldn't think so. I don't think so, but I wouldn't be surprised either. Why sell commons, just craft? Yeah, I'm surprised so many people are selling commons right here. Are they not going to craft those? Because you can craft more than one of the Spider-Mans. So it doesn't really make sense to sell them at this point, especially for a third of the price of what you paid. 5 gems. If VeVe would have lowered the numbers on everything, this would have sold out and everyone would have made money. Lower the numbers on what? If they would have lowered the numbers on the Amazing Spider-Man or the Groot Spider-Mans that you could craft, that would have helped for sure. 1,200 is way too many. And then 3,800 for each of the commons doesn't help either. Star Speeder 3000 vehicle. Oh. Is it like a model or something? That sounds kind of cool. I can see why people would want that. USPS planets actually look like a good drop. I saw that they're dropping some stamps this week. I think on Wednesday. Could be wrong about that. But it's a USPS drop. It's stamps with planets on them. I don't know. Is the edition size good? Usually the retail is really low on stamps. That's the best thing about those. Captain America's pumping. It was at $4.50. Now we're at $5.20. Let's go. Like I said, I'm surprised anybody's even selling them at this point. Because you could just use them to craft. Of course, you have to have 2. But then you just go in and buy another one. You're probably going to get a common anyway. And if not, that means you're getting an ultra rare or a secret rare, and that's a good thing. Randy Chavez has always worked for VeVe. He's a YouTube plant like Foster. Sounds like a conspiracy theory to me. And I like conspiracy theories, but I don't know if I believe it. Danke says ultra rare at retail with 777 editions, so Spider-Man should be around 15 to 17 too. But you got to think though, that's Spider-Man. Spider-Man's a lot more popular than what's the ultra rare? Black Panther? Not a ton more popular, but it's more popular, and it's the crafted version. So yeah, I think that price makes about sense though. I was thinking about 20 anyway. So 15 to 20 on the Spider-Man that you can craft here in about 10 minutes, 12 minutes. VeVe had a huge inflated period. It was a nice mixed drink, a little bit of lockdown mixed with some stimulus, throwing a little bit of novelty mixed with a crypto boom spoon, put it in a vaccine. Well, if you would have just took out the vaccine part, I was rolling with you. I don't know why the vaccine came in there, but the rest of it, yes. It was a great mix of time. And also, you got to keep in mind, Kobe, that you got to add into there is the lies. I mean, you got to add the lies. We got Alfred Kahn, so that means we're getting Pokemon. We got the VeVe-verse. It's going to be the big metaverse. We got interoperability coming. I mean, they were feeding that to us. They were promising it. They were like, it's right around the corner, no doubt, 100%. We all believed it. We all had confidence in them. That's where the the con in con man stands for confidence. They instilled us with confidence so that we would think that they were really going to deliver the things that they never delivered. That had a lot to do with it too. Everyone got into VeVe because the YouTube influencer lied and said he put $150,000 into Omi. Was that Andre Geek? I think Logan Paul talking about VeVe that first time was what really got a lot of people into it in the beginning. And then the Andre Geek thing, I don't know if it made a big difference, because who was really watching him at the time that was going to... I mean, I guess it might have made a little bit of a difference. I think it was the Disney stuff that really pumped it. The Disney Go-To Moments was huge. That was the time when my channel blew up and we were getting like 1,700 people watching at the same time, which is huge. I mean, so, you know, with I think Disney actually tweeted about it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Disney actually tweeted about the Go-To Moments drop. Plus, you were able to get Disney Plus for free if you got the drop, which was another incentive, almost a utility. So that really had a lot to do with the big pump, in my opinion. And then of course you had the gem exploit where people were getting gems for free. Foster and Randy applied for a job with VeVe along with My Collectibles. They are all YouTube plants. Randy and Foster are both very shady, and we rugged again. Sorry about that, Shakester. It's not my fault. They're saying it's YouTube, not me. That's true. We really did think there were millions of users one time based off VeVe AMA. Yeah. Data sharing with the community. They told us we had over 2 million users. How many of those users were bots? I remember people used to complain about bots all the time. Not so much anymore. People don't talk about that much anymore. These people ate many people's dreams, visions, and a few people's houses too. One thing that really sucks is, and I know a lot of people are in the same boat as me, but I told family and friends back then, like, buy some Omi, get into VeVe, put some money into VeVe. This is going to make you a lot of money. And that just makes me look stupid. I don't like it when I look stupid. And that made me look stupid. And probably a lot of people told their friends and family about VeVe and Omi. And those people that they told probably think that the person that told them, not a very smart person. Alright, so the Black Panther's at 1570 now. I was looking for the secret rare. Let me try to refresh. I don't see it. Last time we checked it was at 330. There's Captain America. There's Black Panther. It's the Captain Marvel one. There it is. Captain Marvel. It's at 320, so it's holding up pretty well. See how many of these got minted. So 70. Plus they probably held back some of them too. I think they held back 20 most likely. If they held back 20, then it's like 55 of these got minted, so 33% sold, something like that. Not many of them sold, so I really don't think that all the Spider-Mans are going to get crafted. Let's do some math on it. How many did they hold back of these? 90 maybe? So we'll round it up to 100. 29.96. So basically 800 of these sold. So most likely 1,200 are not going to get crafted of the Spider-Mans if only 800 of the commons each sold. Here's the Thor. It's at 525. Had to refresh. Sorry about that, Shakester. David Yu is hacking me. I wouldn't be surprised. Would not be surprised at all. Alright. See if we get any good serial numbers. I haven't seen... Oh, there's 616 for 200. I would almost buy that if I had 200 gems. I don't know. That's kind of high. But there's the 616. Could have got that for floor price. We would have been doing good today. Fast forward 3 years. Official VeVe account the other day was excited about 20 new users joining the D23. Yeah. Real VeVe, or real stats from VeVe Fox popped the bubble. Miles Spider-Man versus Leaf Spider-Man. Psh, not even a contest. Randy and Foster took a lot of Omi payments for being middlemen in gem sales and NFT transfers. A lot of them with Dr. Profit. I did that a little bit myself too. Not much. What I did was I had people become escrows. People were escrows in my Discord, so that they did it and they were able to make money off of it. I wasn't really focused on trying to make a bunch of money off of other people. I like to make money on my own, not off of other people. I don't ever want to feel scammy. I did join the Foster Andre Geek Club, the Magic Club, for 2 months, and that was pretty much a scam because they said it was Andre Geek's Discord server, but it was 1000% Foster Hilt's Discord server. That was pretty shady. And then Foster Hill would give people horrible advice in there. He would tell people like not to use my gates and to do it this other way. And I'm like, I can prove to you right now that my way is much faster than your other way. If you tell them to do this, you're actually giving them bad advice so that they don't get the drop. It was pretty sad, really. Smart Bass says, I wish I sold my stuff back when it pumped, but I was too noob in investing. You're not the only one. Me too. I regret it. My account was worth over 60K at one point. If I would have sold all those and then just waited till it was time to cash out, I'd be doing a lot better than I am now. But oh well. It is what it is. There's Rewind 2001. He's got number 61. He's got a good mint number. 1951. I don't know why that one's priced so high. Alright, so Rewind must be sniping some serial numbers. He's got the 1616, which has 616 in it. It's probably a good price for it too. Somebody will pay for that. And we're waiting for the crafting event to start. Kind of want to see what these look like. Do we have to wait another 20 minutes after the crafting event before the Spider-Man start showing up on the market? So I don't know if I'm trying to stay live for that long. Need to be working on getting everything set up for Tuesday's stream today. Well, I got some extra time trying to come up with some good topics to talk about, trying to get my scene set up, because me and Mo knows always go live on Tuesdays at 5 p.m. And DoktaStrange got us some new theme music, so I need to put together a new intro with the DoktaStrange theme music. There's 2024 for 100. That's what I would sell it for. I wouldn't buy it for that price. Probably a good price to sell it for. Hopefully he sniped it or got it on the drop. Alright, you guys are going to be crafting this here in about 5 minutes. 4 minutes from now I should be able to start crafting. As long as these collectibles don't ever disappear from our wallets, I'll hold it to the future and see what 10 to 20 years from now looks like. Yeah, I don't blame you. You never know. Absolutely. Collectibles are collectibles, and then that's pretty much what all collectibles these days were like. It was like, that's not things that you expect to be worth money 20 or 30 years from now, like stamps, baseball cards. Back then, people used to put their Mickey Minnow rookie cards in the spokes of their bikes so that their bicycles sounded like motorcycles. They didn't know those things was going to be worth thousands of dollars one day. Guy says, I remember you had Foster in one of your live streams. There was a live stream I did. There was something really controversial going on. What happened was I leaked the wallet addresses of all the mods, because the mods were getting paid with NFTs and nobody knew that. So I leaked all the moderators' wallets, and he was in the chat, and he was like arguing with me in the chat, and he's like, how come you won't have me on, blah, blah, blah. And then I'll tell the truth or blah, 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 something, something, something. I'm like, okay. So I had him on the stream, and he just pretty much agreed with everything I said the entire time. So I didn't understand like what the whole controversy was that he wanted to be on to argue with me about. I mean, you can still go back and find that stream. I'd have to watch it again. It's been a while. But he was on with me before. And I thought it was going to be a big argument. But like I said, he seemed to agree with everything I said. So I don't know. I don't think that might have been before he worked for VeVe. I'm pretty sure it was. Definitely. Because if you worked for VeVe, you're probably not allowed to come on my channel. Suppose you sold at 60K. That time Bitcoin was 20K. It was 3 Bitcoin. At that time, back then, Bitcoin was only 20K. So I could have sold all mine at 60K and went and bought some Bitcoin. I'd be balling right now. Oh well. Can't win them all. I will say that I did make at least 10K off of VeVe, plus at least 20 or 30K off of YouTube. And I only put in 4K to begin with, so profit's profit. Definitely did better than, you know, like my Collectibles or somebody who put in like 100,000 and is down 95%. That was 1955 when those mantle cards were being wrecked. Yeah. It was my stepdad who told me a story about how he had a whole bunch of like 1952 tops and 1953 tops, and they were just all piled up in a big box, and one day his mom was cleaning his room and just threw them all out in the garbage, like in 1959 or something, where nobody thought they were worth anything. He's like, oh, they would have been worth so much. Bro, VeVe won't pay the server fees. You're dreaming. I used to play the card flicking game with Gretzky cards. I was around 12 or 13. The card flicking game? Card flicking game. I know the game we used to play was you would take a card and your friend would take a card that were about worth the same amount, and you would hold them up to your chest like right here and then let go. And whoever's like landed heads up gets both cards. Like if one person lands heads up and the other one lands heads down, the one who's heads up gets both cards. And if they're both heads up or both heads down, you just do it again. We used to do that all the time. Probably damaged a lot of cards. As the boomers drop over, you will have chances to amass giant collectibles. As the boomers drop over, you mean like die? You have a chance to amass giant collections. I don't want to wait off of like estate sales. What do you mean? Are you hoping to get them inherited? An inheritance? Is that what you're hoping for? I don't know. None of my grandpas or grandmas collect baseball cards. I mean, if Playboys were worth something, I might inherit some of those one day. Bitcoin is a U.S. Central Intelligence project? No. Bitcoin was created by aliens, extraterrestrials, and it's in order to save humanity. You didn't know that? I thought we had talked about that. Yeah, I guess. Bitcoin was created by E.T. Maybe not E.T. from the movies, but extraterrestrials. That's why you don't really know who created Bitcoin. Like, what human would have been smart enough to create blockchain technology? It came straight out from Mars. They're trying to save humanity, and it's going to work. Now, when I talk to people about crypto, if they say to ask for any type of advice, I always tell them just buy like $100 worth of Bitcoin every month or $200 worth of Bitcoin every month, and don't even look at the price. And if they're like they want something a little more risky, then I say Solana. I like Solana. I'm one of those Solana guys. Solana and Bitcoin would be the two that I say to buy. Is this something from Comic-Con? It's at 70 gems. That's kind of a cool looking poster. I don't remember. This might be the one you got with the hoodies. 2,600 editions? How is it with 2,600 editions it's at 70 gems? That's wild. I'm surprised that's so high with that high of edition size. It is a cool looking poster. Flick cards against the wall. Whoever ends closer to the wall wins both. All corners damaged. Yeah, that's a good way to damage your cards. Throw them into some top loaders first. Yeah, Katoshi, I said that like 10 times. Store purchases only. You can only use store purchases to craft. Let's see what the page looks like. All right, yeah, so you'll go in here and you'll select items. Select the ones that you have. I don't have any, so I'm not crafting nothing. But once you've selected both commons, then you'll click right here. It'll say craft. Then you'll get that Spider-Man, and we'll see what the Spider-Man looks like. Hopefully you don't have to wait another 20 minutes in order to buy and sell these on the market. We got Greedy One coming in fashionably late. What's up, Greedy One? It's been a crazy stream. We've just been talking about the death of VeVe mostly. Fudding like we do around here. And skipping the drop. Although I think 35% of the chat said they were going for this, surprisingly. Price is going up on Thor. Groot Thor. I don't really know why. If prices are going up, maybe it's worth going in and buying a couple of these. $5.50. What if that gets picked up? Not yet. I'm considering going and buying a couple of these and crafting a Spider-Man. I want to see what the Spider-Man prices look like, though. I guess we got to wait 20 minutes before we can buy and sell those. These keep popping up. They're still at 28 gems. Apparently, if you have all four of the red metallics, there'll be some type of airdrop or something in the future, but nobody knows for sure. Bonnie got 923 and Kryptoni got 293. That's weird. How'd y'all get numbers that are almost identical? 293 for Kryptoni, 923 for Bonding on the craft. Choo Choo got number 162. Let's go. Sub 200. You do wait 20 minutes to list Peter. Yep, you gotta wait 20 minutes. Peter Barker. Why are they calling him Peter Barker? Is that really what they're calling him? Groot Spider-Man portrays the iconic pose of Spider-Man, blah, blah, blah. The line of collectibles. Are they really calling him Peter Barker? He's not a dog. Alright, so we don't know how many have been crafted yet. I'm guessing they're not going to get sold out. Two common collectibles, blah, blah, blah. I don't see Peter Barker anywhere. Y'all are making that up. I don't believe the Peter Barker hype. Yes, I can see the tumbleweeds and hear the hawks screeching. Yeah, the fat lady is singing. I got 5 Spider-Mans. Let's go. Will the selected ones get burned? Yes, they do get burned. People going to realize that store purchases only. Yeah, I saw somebody already recognize that and say something about that. Big A, what does it say for when you can list the Groot Spider-Man? Waiting till 20 would be silly. I think it's going to be 20 minutes. That's what Gus said. 674 for Moors. Let's go. If you get like a 616, that's definitely going to be worth some money. Maybe if you get like number 63, since his first appearance here is 1963, that should be worth some money. These are very valuable. Ha ha ha, suckers. I got tons of them now. I've been buying all along. Oh, ha, ha, Katoshi, you're so smart. 3-digit Spider-Man. Woohoo. Crafted mint number 88. Let's go. Atomic with the super chat. Thank you, Atomic. I appreciate you. Why does it say donation? It's never said that before. It usually says super chat. That's weird. But thank you. And he got a great mint number. 88's an awesome mint number. 2-digit. And it's the double 8s. Let's see how these are doing. Black Panther's at 18 for some reason. What's this? There's one on the market already. Okay, so maybe you don't have to wait 20 minutes. We see a Groot Spider-Man on the market already. There's one for 27 and one for 75. So I guess you are able to go ahead and put these up for sale. Just keep an eye on it. Maybe somebody will try to sell one for like a gem or 2 gems, or maybe 616 will pop up. Let's go to listing date just in case. It's only got 2 on the market. It's interesting. Crypto Narf in the house with a 2-digit Spider Groot. Let's go. Congratulations. Over 400 of each common burned so far. I think only about 800 of each common got sold. That's why I don't think all 1,200 of these are going to get crafted, but I could be wrong. How come they're not popping up on the market? I mean, I see 2, but you would think there'd be more than 2 by now. 2 people managed to list the Spider-Mans. How? If we need to wait 20 minutes. Yeah. Anybody else? Oh, on the web app. KCB says you can list yours on the web app, but you can't list them on the mobile device. So another glitch, another VeVe glitch. Almost used a number 78 Captain A for crafting. No, do not craft your 2 digits. You should be able to get like 15 or 20 gems maybe for it. Somebody bought the one for 27. I bet they relisted for 50 or something like that. Now there's only one on the market. KCB, when you say app, do you mean web app or mobile app? Both are apps. You can list Spider on the app. Need more info. As of right now, there's only one listed. There were 2 listed. I think one of them got bought. The one that was listed for 27 gems. I didn't craft, so I don't even know. Katoshi says he bought the one for 27. Don't know if I believe you. Rewind says he can't list. Have you tried on the mobile app and on the web app? Because these 2 people were able to list. Who's Doobs? That's an OG name that's been around forever. It must be David Hughes' burner account or something. I don't know. What was the other one that was... I didn't see the other account name that had one listed. Must have been a glitch. VeVe with a glitch? I can't imagine they would ever have a glitch in their software. Isn't that something their CTO could fix? Oh, wait. He resigned. Alright, now we got a couple of them listed. There's Moors. There's Atomic. Alright, so people are able to list them. Moors and Atomic, how did you list? Did you have to do it through the web app? Katoshi says web app, baby. Katoshi, are you Doobs? Katoshi says web app. I think that makes sense. Because you probably got to wait the 20 minutes on the mobile app. Although, I don't know why they would do it like that. It had to have been an accident. There's another one listed, 28 gems for 656. So I expect price to come down from here. It's got to be under 30 gems, or if not, people are just going to go in and buy 2 blind boxes and craft their own. So like if the floor is 45, then why not just go buy 2 for 15 each, get 2 commons, craft it, and then sell it for 45. You made 15 gems. All right, KCB says you got to list these from the web app. At least until the 20 minutes is up, which is another 13 minutes. After that 20-minute mark, everybody will be able to list from the mobile app too. But as of right now, you can list from the web app. As you can see, people are starting to do. Lowest right now is at 28.50. I haven't seen any good mint numbers yet. See if that tells us how many got crafted. We'll try to find out. It probably won't tell us. It'll probably just say calculating. Yeah, it just says calculating. 1,222 total on these. I say about 500 to 800 get crafted. Web app works. Yep, web app. Web app. Katoshi was capping the whole entire time. I told y'all Katoshi was a big time capper. I don't even know who Katoshi is. Katoshi just appeared a couple months ago out of nowhere. I don't think he's a new user. I think he's an old user who changed his identity. I could be wrong though. Maybe it's Ash, because he caps like Ash. Web app only. It happens every time, and it's super annoying. Oh, really? So this has happened before? Well, they need to fix that. You can't expect them to fix anything at this point, though. They got no CTO. Who do y'all think the new CTO is going to be? I nominate Cavell Anderson. Hire Cavell as the CTO. Nah, Hello K. How about Hello K? It's going to be somebody from the community because there's going to be somebody that can pay in gems. That's all they're doing now. That's why they got rid of Rev Alex and hired My Collectibles, because they can pay My Collectibles in Groots, and he'll be happy with it. This is just a theory, though. This is just a theory. I don't know for sure. 606 on the market for 45. I think that one for 28 got sold, so the floor is now 30. Nope, there's one for 27. It's not a good serial number, though. There's one for 25, so people are catching on and listing. Paul's having a good time sniping and whatnot. VeVe is forever. Have I bought anything? I've bought nothing today. I can't find anything worth sniping. But I think it was just last week we had good drops. What was last week's drops? I remember last week's drops were both worth going for because they were like guaranteed profits. It was the red metallics, yeah. So it happens. I would buy 3 Miles Morales Spider-Mans instead. Those are expensive. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, Abdullah. Abdullah knows what I'm talking about. Katoshi is Ash Cook 2.0. Ash is back. Capping in the chat. Yeah, sometimes we got people in our chat that are just mad cappers. Never believe anything they said. You got to remember, Katoshi said he got mint number 21 secret rare today on the drop. We haven't heard anything else about it. I don't believe it. I don't think it was true. All right, floor's down to 25. Got a couple at 29. One's at 27 that never sold. But no good mint numbers. Let me see that number 21 pop up. Or actually, I don't know what the lowest mint number is for this drop. Let's see. Lowest is 41, so you won't find anything sub 40 until they do a OTC deal. Then it'll pop up. All right, so if you see number 41 for floor price, grab it. Grab it as fast as you can. There's 606. If that was 616, I would have jumped on it. Although, I don't know. You might get maybe 200 for 616 at this point. I don't know. With it being Spider-Man, maybe more. I would say 500. If you're able to snipe 616, you could probably sell it for 500. Not financial advice. I could be wrong. There's Rewind, bringing the floor down to 23. 23.75. And we still got another 8 minutes before people in the mobile app are able to list theirs for sale. Yeah, they pay them in Groots. Groots and Electras. I don't know. That's just my speculation there. Just speculating. Floor's 25-ish. 23.75. Alright. Well, I don't even know if I'm going to hang out much longer. This has not been the most exciting drop of all time. Hopefully we have something more exciting next week. When was the last time we heard from Dan? It would have to be at a live event. He goes to the live events still. And I don't know what he does in the Discord. Back in the day, way back in the day, he used to be pretty active in the Discord, Dan Crothers, but I haven't seen him on Twitter in forever. Not in forever. Oh yeah, Alex G. I would like to find that tweet from Alex G. What's his Twitter name? Maybe it's Reverend Alex. Okay, here it is. So after the whole Nestor Sanchez CTO resigning, Alex G posted this. What do you think it means? And the last thing we heard from Rev Alex, and you can see he doesn't post about VeVe anymore at all. He posts about Marvel stuff still. I mean, he did retweet this about the Bit4X users. But I know Randy Chavez said something to somebody in the replies of his video where somebody asked, is Alex still with the company? And Randy said no. And then, like I was saying earlier, somebody said, Omi is a rug. And Reverend Alex G replied, you have no idea. Which isn't necessarily saying that it is. Or maybe you have no idea about it. But then he deleted that. So it makes me think, especially after this, that he's a little disgruntled. I don't know. What do y'all think? Am I stretching it? 2 comments today for Fogue. What's up, Fogue? I still have my number 62 Noir listed for 6.2K, debating if to lower or wait on that one. I think the good thing about the Norse Spider-Man is that it's the bottleneck for people who want to own all the Marvel Mighties, and there's several people out there who do. So 6.2K is a lot. I don't know. I'd have to look at the market a little better to know, but congratulations on that. You should do all right with it. Plus, it's the first appearance year of Spider-Man, 1962. I heard Ash went to prison. Oh, that must be Ash right there. Dan is out of the racing circuit. Is out on the racing circuit. Yeah, I saw he used his VeVe money to buy himself a race car. I don't think he pays any attention to VeVe whatsoever, in my opinion. He's off doing other things. He's got other scams to come up with. But I could be wrong. Again, just more speculation from my end. That's what we do around here. We FUD and we speculate. But I mean, if you want a different perspective, you can always watch one of the other VeVe YouTubers. Most of them are still bullish. Of course, a lot of them are getting gold logos and other type of compensation for their positivity. They give me nothing, so they get the FUD. That's how it works. At this point, even if they gave me something, it's too late now. Too late now, VeVe, David U. All right, that price is coming down on the Groot Spider-Man. I'm lagging now. Am I still live? My app is lagging. Let's try to open it back up this way. There we go. So that's the floor right now. My man Crouton put 3 of them up for 20 gems each. And we still haven't hit the 20-minute mark where people can post from the mobile app. So I think once we hit that 20-minute mark, more of them are going to hit the market and the price will come down. What's up with the app? Anybody else's app lagging? Is it just me? Is my whole stream lagging? Is everything lagging? See, this is what happens when you start fudding. David, you done called YouTube right up and was like, no, cut it out. Yeah, Merv. He looks a little disgruntled to me, or maybe he's just laughing about how things have shaped out. There's a 2-digit on the market for 99. Rob Cook says, in my opinion, the GIF Alex posted means he's been doing just fine and is unbothered by the current FUD. Oh, so Rob says it just means he's unbothered. He's laughing about it because it's no big deal. To me, it seemed like he was laughing about the fact that Nestor resigned. As in, I told you. No, I don't know. He likes to be really broad and basic, so you don't know exactly what he's doing, what he's talking about. Just the same with his other comment where he's like, you have no idea. It's just really vague. You're not sure exactly what he means. We need to get him on the channel. Rev Alex, I know you're watching right now. He's not watching, but if he was, come on the channel. Let's chat. Let's talk a little bit. You don't have an NDA, do you? Probably does. But all of them have NDAs. Red Hot Snacks, the OG is here. Pretty forgettable drop. Yes, I done forgot about it already. Yeah, it's a forgettable drop. Forgettable stream. Forgettable platform altogether. That's how I feel about it at this point. It's almost time to retire and move on to the next big thing. I've been focusing on my horses over there on Photo Finish Live, although they've been losing. Hasn't been very exciting over there either because my horses are trash. Should we scoop the bottom at 11 to 13 gems? Haven't seen a good bounce on VeVe in a while. Are we talking about the Spider-Man? Is it that low? $19.99. So you're saying if it goes down to 11? No, because there's too many editions. 1,200 editions. I'm not playing with anything for 1,200 editions at this point. If there were only 200 or 300 editions and it went that low, then maybe yeah. But what? Nothing pumps at this point. Look, you have people like Crouton here. Who is Crouton? He's got 5 of them listed. 4 now. I don't even know who this person is. Where's that flag? Oh, man, I'm not good with flags. What flag is that? Black on top. Is that Belgium? I'm going to go with Belgium, but I'm not sure. He's got a Bitcoin logo. He's platinum. He's got 152 collectibles and only 9 full sets, which is kind of interesting. He's got good stuff, though. All Disney stuff. And of course, Stan Lee. I think Stan Lee is not a good buy. Is it Belgium? I'm going to go with Belgium on that flag. Germany, maybe? I really don't know my flags. Commons are actually quite scarce if you look at the numbers sold and burned. I mean, but they're scarce right now, but if the price went up, people would just buy more from the store. Let's take a look at them. 590 burned so far, 3,200 in circulation, but 2,700 are still in the store. So there's only about 500 right now. But like I said, if the price goes up, people just buy them from the store. So there's no way that it can go above 15. So I don't know. That's a gamble. All right, good to hear. Why spend 30 and then sell crafted for 20? What am I missing? People just gambling for low mints. Germany. Should have known. It's Germany. Crouton mints a bunch from the VeVe Comics website. Oh, really? That's a new name. I haven't seen that name on the market very much. Maybe it's a Marvel person. And this is a Marvel drop, so it kind of makes sense. But they probably learned a valuable lesson today, because you can see they sell. Whoa, my goodness! Look at that. So how many boxes did this guy buy? And he bought each box for 15. So yeah, he paid 30 for the 2 commons. Crafted a Spider-Man and sold it for 20. So he lost 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 130 gems. Maybe he got a secret rare out of all those. I don't know. It probably didn't go well. Germany, thank you. My bad. I'm playing Gartic or whatever it's been called. I love Gartic. I haven't played Gartic in forever. I'm down. Down for whatevs. All right, y'all. About time to end the live stream, though. Market will open up on these for people with the mobile app in like 30 seconds. So any second now, you're going to see these get flooded a little bit more with people who only have the mobile app and aren't able to list to the web app. What's up, Hammy? OG Hammy, we were streaming the Groot drop. It was not a very exciting drop. We had a couple of secret rares in the chat, though. A lot of people crafted the Spider-Man and took a L because the floor price on that is now at 18 jimmies. And we're looking at Crouton here from Germany, apparently. He bought a whole lot of them. And he's selling all his Spider-Mans. You got to think, though, maybe he got a good mint number that he doesn't have listed right now. Or he has it listed for more. See, there's one right there. He's got listed for 25. So he might have actually made a profit today. You never know. I don't have all the details, but that price is dropping down to 15 now. Who collects Groot Mighties? Yeah, people like to gamble here. That's what they do. This is the gambling app. The NFT gambling app. All right, guys. We did not crash the whole entire stream. Let's go. I'm sure as soon as I end the stream, my computer will probably crash. I do not have an outro scene set up yet. I'm rebuilding the whole entire OBS software, streaming software. Hopefully I'll have everything set up for a Tuesday stream with Mo Knows at 5 p.m. Tales from the Crypto, if you guys are interested in that. We usually talk about paranormal stuff, U.S. politics, sports, all kinds of crazy fun stuff with my